recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs will have some work to do after that short return. The trophy might look like an egg, but you better not be fragile. You better have a hard shell if you're going to come out in this one, guys.
And the three of us have called this game in the past. We've been in the stadiums. We've felt the hate.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Harrell. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Ole Miss offense will have its first possession of the game. And here he comes just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way.
He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on second and long from the 9. The play-action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had a shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebel. Looking to, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And that pass picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. From the gun. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A quick strut. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion.
26, Mississippi State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes a catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turns it on in midfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Coming out with it, it's Woolen.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Tough call to make here. 3rd and 10 from inside your... He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, oftentimes in college...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's inside the 40. The 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Mississippi State, 9.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find...
Off he goes. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then he shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered. Cracking. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's caught. It's Winston. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Rebels. Back to forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll run it from the gun. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench. Fumbles in the end zone to lose it. Legs being hiked. Coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football.
He's off to the races. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the move from inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Open runway ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Looking, they fake, and the kicker's looking to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work.
42 Spider.
Finds his man down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Mississippi State ends this drive hitting on all cylinders. Here's the handoff. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw at Simmons. He lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. The expressway is wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Fires to the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 30.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's loose at the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll take it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. At the 45, on his way. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. Quickly complete.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Mississippi State, 33.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Simmons. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. Sends it downfield. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wants to, it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum and intercepted. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebel!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Winston. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got the quick pass. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Going up top on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Handoff from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Hauled it in and just kept right on the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The throw to the outside is complete. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by about 100 miles battling here in the Egg Bowl, you know emotions tend to run high. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended. The Hotty-Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And it's 3rd
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clean.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. He'll try to tack on one more. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Lost one deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He makes the connection. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their... It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it.
Oh, there's the ball. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense takes matters into their own hands. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Tosses it incomplete. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. First down here for the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. At the 35, he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog.
So challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the right. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football. You know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
And he takes this from inside. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Quarterback empties his backfield. And it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Brings up second down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run it to the right side. At the 15, he's loose. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's Turner. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll throw it on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Jukes his way for more. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right? And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st down for this offense.
29 Philly.
He's going to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Rolls it in. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to loft one deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. To the air. The fake, and he wants to throw. The lead, and that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's tackled, so no chance to run it back for points of his own, and the score will remain the same. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And he breaks into the open. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the... Lofts one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Getting set for the point after. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
He's loose. He's at the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward... He lofts one down the sideline. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. A third and long coming up here. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play.
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Get set, get set.
He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win,